Hello, dear listeners. Thank you for being here. In this opportunity, I would like to share a personal story as a testimony of the power of love. And I'm going to start by sharing that since I am very little, around 4 or 5 years old, I developed an autoimmune disorder that causes the skin to lose pigment. It's called vitiligo, and it results in white patches in the skin that, luckily for me, are spotted in areas that clothes can easily hide out. But still, I remember since very little it was a struggle, especially for my mom and dad, my family. They really did everything they could to find a cure. The interesting part, though, is that there is no cure yet for this condition. So it got to the point where they even took me to Cuba. We traveled to Cuba because there is a specialized, a specialized medicine that hide it out best than any other stuff that are out there. Anyway, one of these patches, these white patches, is located in my chest. And I remember I used to, I would be uncomfortable wearing stuff that will reveal that part of myself, mainly because I thought there was something wrong with me, growing in this environment that made me feel like I have to fix it, I have to heal it. There was something wrong with that beautiful white patch being in my chest. It made me self-aware of it, and I was finding ways, especially as a teenager, to hide it out so people will like me, And until one day that a lovely, beautiful man that I was dating at the time, he normally guys will kind of, whenever they will see it, they will kind of ignore it, or it will make them very uncomfortable. But not this guy. With this guy, it was different. He noticed it, and then he noticed me feeling uncomfortable and trying to hide it. And then he asked me what it was. He was curious, and I was surprised. Is this the first man that is actually asking me what it is? So I told him what it was. He looked at it, he touched it, and he said to me the words that changed it all. He said, "I love it. It is what makes you uniquely you." Those simple yet powerful words change the whole perspective, and it changed the way I was relating to this condition, this skin condition. These words were so powerful that they completely shatter my unconscious belief about this condition, about these patches that I had in my body. And instead of thinking that it was something wrong that I have to fix, it made me realize the power of my uniqueness and how beautiful it is to have something that is different to others, right? And so from that day on, I found acceptance. I went on this, from like changing this perspective into this space of acceptance. And it allows my belief to shift from there must be something wrong with me to this makes me unique, and it is what makes me me. A very simple statement of unconditional love changed my perspective, and something within my brain circuit ever since that day shifted in such a way that I started loving my vitiligo to the point I didn't feel ashamed of showing it in public or when I was in front of, like naked in front of other people. That is the power of love, unconditional love. I love you for who you are. I love you for the unique traits, and also a lesson in acceptance of one's body. I realized just now actually that we all have two legs, two eyes, but what makes us unique are different shapes, forms, colors, and I think it's a beautiful path. It's a path of loving ourselves and the unique way that God painted us. And I will say my favorite lesson of this story is about, yes, like not underestimating the power of being kind to each other, of showing love to another person, or not underestimating the power of your words, both negative and positive. They can literally change lives. We truly are walking each other home. It's one of my favorite quotes by Ram Dass. We are walking each other home. What we say to each other, but most importantly, what we say to ourselves matter in a way that we probably don't even realize. So I want to share this also to let you know, or to remind you, that you have the ability to change your reality and to rewire your belief system just with the power of perspective, with the power of acceptance, and with the power of love. And releasing shame is absolutely essential in the healing journey. There is nothing to fix. I love who I am. I love my scarves. I love my weirdness. I love my unique traits. I love my unique body, whatever it is. I love, as I'm getting old and I'm aging, my skin, because it is just a proof of the beautiful journey that I have had, the beautiful experiences. Call them good, bad, challenging, all the full spectrum of this human experience have brought me to this moment. And whatever scars and whatever aging shows in my body, it is a proof of how much I have lived. And for that, I am thankful. If you're currently struggling with accepting a part of yourself, your body, your personality, just the unique way that you move into this world, I hope that you remember, or you get inspired by these words and realize that perhaps one day there will come someone who will love this part that perhaps others have rejected. And when that person comes, I hope that that person is you.